So I've literally just come out of Bath. Had to go to the hospital today to get all the nasty gunge sucked out of my ear, and have to say that my hearing has improved infinitely, and it's quite sore, but it's not so bad. It was a quite a weird experience having a very small bore Hoover in my ear, but yeah. So I have to go back in next week. They want to see what the progress of this infection is. Obviously, it's got quite bad, and they're giving me yet more medication. I think Big Pharma's rubbing its hands with glee at the moment because I think I've already paid God knows how much money into to get these medications to make my ear better. But hopefully, with all the gunk removed, I should be able to see some results and see it improving. But yeah, I mean, we had a call last night with some of our members, and the subject of video came up, and there was various different things with regard to with regard to doing the first video, perfectionism, and all this kind of stuff. But one of the things that come up here that was most forefront in my mind really was was when you do the first video, or when you're about to do your first video, there's always that question, or there's always that fear that it's like that perception. Should I say it's perception really, that what the hell can I actually offer to a group, to an audience of people, because you think about your everyday and it's just like, well, and you think, well, it's just normal stuff really. It's not anything too interesting, and why would anybody be interested in what I'm doing in my day, And that's exactly what I thought, and I think that that kind of runs true with a lot of people when they first do video, among other things, with regard to the things that kind of stop you. And yeah, I just want to say, really, I mean, after doing the 90-day video challenge once, I'm already doing it the second time. I just want to say, after doing that sort of video challenge, or any kind of challenge where you're kind of challenging yourself to do something you've never done before, you learn as you go, and obviously you pick up these things, you learn different skills, you learn from other people, and I mean, with regard to that whole, I've got no value to offer, what am I going to blog about? What you've got to remember is that there are people who have been in the same position. There's always someone who's one step behind you. There's always somebody who is, looking to gain information. And with regard to a lot of people follow the gurus. They follow those people that are, literally killing it in their environment. They're really doing really well. And that stuff's valuable, don't get me wrong, but it's not attainable. It's not reachable for that person at that moment in time. And so, life really, in a sense, is that whole process, and life is like, it's a one foot in front of the other process. It's what you do in the everyday. And obviously that is, when you think about it, that person that's trying to get to that place where that guru is, in a sense, or trying to get to a place where they can get the life they want, they're not going to be able to relate totally with the guru, because the guru is in a completely different place. So this is the place, this is the bit where people like you and I, and those that are on different stages of our journey come in, because when we can provide value, we can associate with people who are in or have been in the same position that we have, and they're looking for a solution, but it's like they can't see a way forward. So when they come across people like you or I, who are having having or have had the same experience, they can finally start to see an avenue where they can start to make progress, because somebody who is just like they were is able to show them the way, in a sense. So that's where, in a sense, you can provide value, is that whole one step ahead of them sort of process. And I think that's really valuable and really interesting. And it's been a valuable experience for me, obviously. So yeah, with that, don't put yourself off doing video, or don't put yourself doing off anything with regard to content, because you'll always be of value to somebody. Take it easy, guys, and I'll speak to you very soon.